Welcome back to the Roadside Rescue YouTube channel. I'm Ernest. We're here today. I don't know if it's an emergency. It was urgent, at least, but a friend of a friend's dropping his vehicle off here with the part. We're replacing a strut. Let me hop up inside in case there's wind noise. So we don't have to go anywhere today. People have been asking. I'll just address this question that's been pretty frequent about the big truck, if it's running or not. It's running the same as usual. When I take it out, it's usually for a bigger job. On the bigger jobs, I haven't been filming them quite as much recently just because there's so much going on and it takes so long that I've been taking the Rescue Ranger a lot for smaller jobs, and those are easier to film. Anyway, so the customer is going to bring his vehicle by. He's going to bring a strut with him, and just one strut. So I don't recommend replacing only one strut at a time. In fact, when I get down in the suspension system, I like to just replace everything at once on my own vehicles. Bushings, control arms, ball joints, tie rod ends, strut. If I'm going to be in there taking half the stuff apart anyways, like you have to do because it's all connected, I like to just do it all at once. But obviously on a budget, accepting responsibility for just doing one strut, so we're not going to be liable for something if there's noise in that other strut or whatever. That's the main reason. You do suspension work, you need to get in alignment as well. So if you do one, then you got to go get an alignment technically. Then you know, 6 months later, you have to go do the other one. Then you're going to need another alignment. That's why I like to just do it. If I'm going to do it on one of my vehicles, something's going out, I do it all. But we're going to replace the strut for them. Probably not going to get an alignment, but we'll give them the rundown of everything they should do. And again, they're probably on a budget and just a older car. So we'll get set up here. Again, they're going to drop it off here, so that's nice. And we'll get that strut changed out for them. So here we go. All right, so here we are with the car. I'm going to go ahead and get the tire off. And it's actually the rear shock absorber. I thought it was a strut up front, but I didn't get any specifications beforehand. So we'll get this tire off, and there's a nut on the top in the trunk, and we'll get this replaced. All right, now on some of these shock absorbers, they'll have a nut on the back side here. I'll point at it that you have to hold with a wrench. This one's welded. So all we have to do is undo the nut here, or the bolt here, pull it out, and then undo the nut inside and drop that out. I think this one comes with everything needed. We'll compare. So that cup should be part of the vehicle. If not, then we'll just replace that cup. We'll move that cup over to here, but everything else is already in place. Sometimes they'll come without these plastic sheaths that cover the piston. This one has it, so. Porcelana. Sí, puede ser de un vaso de porcelana, como un tazo de café, o puede ser de una bujía, pero se rompe así fácil. Sí. Una más y te rompe. Alright, so here we are. We have the liner just pulled back. It looks like it's about a 14mm, but I'll grab a wrench. I'm not going to get my impact back here or anything. We'll just grab a wrench and loosen this, but it's not rusty. If they're rusty, sometimes you'll have problems with them where you need to tear that plastic down below and grab them with some vice grips, or it doesn't work often, but you can put an Allen wrench in the top of these. But this one's not rusty. I don't expect there to be any issues. Fue por el título nada más. Okay. Se llama Roadside Rescue. Okay, so here we are taking this nut off. This one we'll have to replace the bushing on top here. That's what I was thinking of, but when I was looking at it from the bottom I just didn't remember. So we'll get this off real quick, replace the bushing in the cap up here, and that strut will be done here in about 5 minutes. It should be about 10 minutes total. Super quick little job. All right, I just got that out. Here's the bushing from the top. Here's the old shock. I just pulled on it, came right out, and we just need to replace that bushing from the top there. The new one again has the bottom bushing, so we'll stick that up in there and I'll show you when it's done. I'm kind of crouched over in the trunk so it's not easy to see with the GoPro strapped on my chest. Alright, so now I've got that Allen wrench in there. It'll work well for tightening it down. Just holding this in place, you can see it just catches the wall there. This is a locking washer with a little rubber in the top, so it gets pretty tight when you get it all the way on there, and it was just spinning that piston from the strut there, or the shock absorber. So we'll just run this all the way down and then we'll put this liner back on. It'll be a job well done. All right, get that tire back on. We'll be done.
No, o sea, no, por eso ya no, antes no sé si
Sí. Está listo.
se ve bien fácil.
Sí.
Pero uno necesita ensamblar y todo. Mejor de repente.
Ya está.
Yo tengo una pregunta porque esto, aquí hay que comprar todas estas piezas.
That's a job well done. Thanks for watching the Roadside Rescue YouTube channel. I'm Ernest. Consider subscribing to support the channel, and we'll see you on the next episode.